Hi guys, so today is my 21-week update. I'm actually filming it on Thursday when I'm actually 21 weeks. So I'm doing well. So in my last update, I told you guys that we knew the gender, that we're having a little boy. So that's really, really exciting. It's just so nice now that I can say he and him, and I don't know, I still keep saying like it when the baby comes, when he or she comes, and then I have to remind myself, I actually know. And then we can start looking at names and stuff. So it's just a really nice stage to reach when you actually know the gender. But I haven't had any appointments or scans or anything like that. I'm going back next Wednesday for just for the rest of my 20-week gender scan, because I mentioned last time the sonographer couldn't really see the spine very well. There's no concerns or anything, but she just needs to tick it off the list. So I'm going back next week, which would be lovely because we get to see him again. My mum might come with me, hopefully, if she can, so that would be really, really nice. So symptoms-wise, SBD, it hasn't gotten worse. Like, it's not any more painful, it's just more consistent. Like before, it was kind of every other night, every 3 nights. So I would have nights where I wouldn't have it at all, whereas now it's pretty much every night and in the mornings as well. So it's just, I'm just getting it more and more, which is fine, and I think I can deal with it even if it was constant, like all the time, as long as the pain doesn't get any worse, because at the moment it's manageable. But I've had lots of advice from people on like the belts that you can wear and physio and stuff like that, so I know that if it does get worse, it's fine, it's not the end of the world, it's just a lot easier if it doesn't. I still have that pain in my rib. I should really book a doctor's appointment, I think I will. I don't think I've cracked a rib. I think I would know if it was that bad. I think it's just from coughing so much. It's probably a pulled muscle, or it wouldn't be a bruised rib. I don't know. It probably is just a pulled muscle. But when I'm in bed, if Jasper wakes up in the middle of the night, which he's done a lot lately, I turn that way and it hurts my rib, and then I'll go to sit up a little bit and it'll hurt like between my legs, and then I'll start walking and my hips will be clicking, and it's not fun. I'm like a whale in the evenings. The other symptom that I've got recently, in fact, I'd say the last 2 nights is when I've really noticed it, is my gums are really, really tender. Just when I brush my teeth, not like during the day or anything like that, it's just when I brush them. So I've got some of that cortisol mouthwash that I'm going to start using, just, I don't know, hopefully that helps. But I know that it's a symptom. I didn't get it with Jasper, but I remember reading it that it was a pregnancy symptom, so I'm not really concerned, but I will keep an eye on it. I have started to get quite a hairy face. I noticed it when I was looking in the mirror this morning because like the sunlight was against it. Just, you know, that kind of like fluff that I'm hoping will go. I'm quite a hairy person anyway, like in general, with backs of my hands. I've got like little blonde hair on. So now I have a little fluffy face, but I don't really care, to be honest. I've been a bit wobbly the last couple of days, just with things that have been going on that I've kind of touched on already. Things are moving quite quickly. It's just been emotional. It's been an emotional few days, and I think this next week is going to be quite tough. Oh, the baby just kicked. But we'll see. I'm just taking things day by day. Okay, in terms of the baby, I've got my app. I've been using the Baby Centre one, which is okay, but it's the same one I use with Jasper, and I'm just getting a bit bored of it. But someone recommended to me, what was it called? Another app. I'll leave a link below once I find it. It's on Twitter. And that's just a fun one. It says things like your baby's the size of a ukulele and stuff instead of fruit, so it's just a bit different. It shakes it up a bit. So baby's the size of a cantaloupe. So it says here last week was a mango, but I read on another thing it was a banana. And I know, I guess lengthwise they're about the same. A cantaloupe weighing 12.70 ounces, 10.51 inches in length, and it's crown to heel now. I forgot to mention that last week, so from 20 weeks, you then measure from crown to heel instead of crown to rump, which is very exciting. And that's it really. I'm getting a lot more kicks as well, and you can really, really see them. Like, I can see them more through my clothes rather than if I've got a bare belly, I guess, because it's actually making my top move. But again, every time I say to Pete, he's kicking, by the time his hand's there, he stops. And it was the same with Jasper. If I shone a light there, he would stop moving, and I swear he would just hear me say something and then he'd be like, oh, I'm gonna stop. And this one is exactly the same. So no one else has felt the baby move yet. It's only really in the evening and in the mornings, I guess, when I'm laying down. But today during the day I was talking to my mum and I felt a tiny kick, but not one big enough to feel from the outside. Bump-wise, it seems to come and go. So many times people say to me, like, I swear last week you were a lot bigger, and I guess it's just because he's moving around and you get bloating at different times and stuff. At the moment it's not too big. I'm not going to do the normal format of bump shots that I normally do because I just have to get changed and it's just a bit of a faff. So I'll just show you now. I am wearing like a leotard and maternity pants, so you have to excuse that. But I think it's quite, I think it looks smaller than it did last week, and I can kind of breathe it in like that. But that's my bump. I do need to start taking proper pictures. I've got my pregnancy photo shoot in June. It's either June or July, so hopefully I'll get some lovely pictures then. But I do want to start doing proper bump pictures. I just don't want to do the whole selfie in the mirror. Not like because like there's nothing wrong with that, but I never like my outfit enough, and I never feel like, I don't know, I never feel like I look like glowing or like a beautiful bumpy pregnant person. So I think I just need to embrace it a bit more and just, doesn't matter if I'm in jeans and a top, just take the picture. And that's it. Please don't forget to comment below, give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!